Some key players are plotting to install interim government in Nigeria, DSL speak out. Welcome to ANT Niger News. Here we'll bring you information. Please like, share and subscribe to join this platform as we give you the full details of today. The Department of State Service DSA said it has uncovered a plot of some key political players to help the inauguration of the president-elect Bola Tinubu and force in inter-government in Nigeria. DSS Speaker Dr. Peter Afunaya, who disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday, March 29, 2023, said that some persons have waged various options, which includes forcing interim government after obtaining frivolous court injunctions to forestall the inauguration of a new executive administration and legislative house at the federal and state level. The Department of State Service (DSS) has identified some key players in the plot for an interim government in Nigeria. The statement read, "The service considered the plot being pursued by this entrenched interest as not only an aberration, but a mischievous way to set aside the constitution and undermine civil rule, as well as plunge the country into an avoidable crisis. The illegality is totally unacceptable in a democracy and to the peace-loving Nigerians. This is even more so that the machination is taking place after the peaceful conduct of the election in most parts of the country." Afunaya said such persons were also considering sponsoring endless violent mass protests in major cities to warrant a declaration of state of emergency. The planners in the many meetings have waged various options, which include, among others, to sponsor endless violent mass protests in major cities to warrant a declaration of the state emergency. Another is to obtain frivolous court injunction to foster the inauguration of new executive administration and legislative house at the federal and state level. DSS supports the president and commander-in-chief in his avowed commitment to a hitch-free handover and will assiduously work in this direction. It is also supports the Presidential Transition Council and other such related bodies in the state. It will collaborate with them and sister security and law enforcement agency to ensure shameless inauguration comes 29 May 2023. So the Department of State Service is making us to understand that there are some people that want to install the interim government to make it not to work on the 29th of May when they want to do the inauguration of Mr. Bola Tinubu, the elect president of Nigeria. And also, we all know that the FG, they also told us that they are going to do all their possible best to make that day work, because nothing is going to stop them not to swear in Mr. Tinubu on the 29th of May 2023 as the president of Nigeria. Now, if the DSS are telling us all this, so what are they expecting us to do, and who are these people that are trying to make this interim government? Who are these people? Because when we talk about the other parties right now, the case is already in court. So I don't really believe that the other parties will not come out try to impose the inauguration of that day, since the case is already in court. Even though they will swear in Tinubu on the 29th, okay, let it go on, because the state or the country cannot live without a president. Since the FG said that Mr. Buhari must leave the seat on the 29th and somebody must be in that seat, so nobody is going to interrupt them, but God knows the best whatever that happened in that election. If the INEC chairman has taken bribe or not, or whatsoever they have done to impose this president to Mr. Tinubu, at the end of this case, I believe that the truth will come out. Though they say that Nigeria is a country where laws never work, maybe this time around with Peter Obi and the other parties that are fighting for their own right, that they won the election, but at the end of the day they gave it to APC, and APC presidential elect Bola Tinubu came out and said publicly that he know that he did not won the election. So this whole thing is just becoming another thing in the country. Well, let's watch and see what will happen on that very day, which I believe that nothing will happen. This whole thing, I believe that is just a bunch of lies. The DSLs, the FG, all of them are saying. So let's just see what will happen. Just leave your thought, what you think. Your thought is very important in the comment section. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys in our next video, and remain blessed.